Hey, what's up everybody, it's Joe from Phandroid. May has come and gone, we're into June, and it's the end of the week, which means it's time to recommend some apps and games. We've got some good ones for you this week. Let's get started. Tasksy is an app that's kind of like If This and That and some other apps that you may have seen, but this one is focused on doing things when context is met. And the context can be stuff like the hardware, for example, plugging in a headphone, but other stuff like your movement and even the weather. So a couple examples that I have set up here. Open Pocket Cast when headphones are plugged in and I'm on a bicycle, and it will recognize that I'm moving at a speed that a bicycle might be moving at, and so it'll automatically open it. So if I want that one to be on, I'll just toggle that on. There's another one I have set up here called Notify Me to open apps when I'm in a vehicle, and this one is different because it won't actually open the app, it will give me a notification to open Google Maps. So maybe I don't want it to just pop up automatically on my phone, but maybe I want to be able to open it easier. Instead of hunting it down, I can just pull it from notification. So to set up one of these, it's really simple. First, you're going to turn on this little switch. This will make it so it's a notification or automatically opens. Then you're just going to simply add an app. And then you're just going to go to the situation. There's a bunch of situations here, or you can create your own with a bunch of different things, like I said, location, weather, user activity, time, and stuff like that. So a lot of really powerful tools here to automate certain tasks on your phone. If you're looking for something to read while you're offline, this is a cool app called Stash for Reddit. And what it does, it will download Reddit content so that when you go offline, you can read it. So it's taking posts from r/popular and it's going to download them. So I have it set to download the first 25. And as you can see, I'm in airplane mode right now, but these posts load like they normally would. So I can see the title and all that stuff, and I can scroll through the comments and read them as well. And here's all these different posts that I can read. Some of the images don't show up correctly, was one thing I've noticed, but for the most part it works just like Reddit would work. You can go into the settings and you can choose how often to preload. So I have it set to every hour. And then you can do 25 and up to 100 posts to load in the background. And it will only load these while you're on Wi-Fi. So every hour or so it'll load these in the background, and then when you're offline, they'll be here ready for you to read. This app is called Stash for Reddit. There are plenty of to-do apps in the Play Store, and WeDo is another one. As the name implies, this one is about group to-do lists. So you have your main to-do list, which is just for you, and it's broken up into all tasks, habits, which are things that you do every day, and then general, which is everything. Now you can also create your own tasks here as well, and you can create your own lists. But the cool thing about WeDo is that you can do it with groups. So at the top here, I have one set up called School. So maybe you have a group of friends that you work with on school projects or stuff like that. You can create a school list and put all of the stuff that you have in here. So things that are assigned to you, things that are assigned by you, and you can keep track of all this stuff as it's getting done. To create a group, all you have to do is just tap the plus button and create a new group. And it's easy as that, and then you can invite your friends to be a part of that group. So this is a really great to-do list app if you are working with a lot of other people in to-do lists. Carl, yes, exclamation point at the end, is an arcade game where you play as a samurai. And the goal is basically to just slash as many of these ninja stars as you can. So you pull your finger back and then it's gonna point him in a direction. You can see the dotted lines are where he's gonna land, and then it'll shape on the end there, that's where he's gonna swing his sword. So if I leave it right here, you can see that I have two things in the path of the sword. He swung and he got those, and I get 2 points for hitting two. So now I'm gonna get these guys right here. The trick is to not run into any of these obstacles while you're moving around. So you have to be careful where you land, because if you run into one of these, you're done. The farther you pull it away, so you can see here, I can get 3 with just one swing. But if I do one that's closer to me, the area is much smaller. So that's kind of a strategy you can use as well. Pull it way back to here, I can get these two. Oh, landed a little too close there. So the goal here is to just see how many in a row that you can get before dying. I got 9 there. It's very easy to play. All you need is one finger, just pull it back in any direction. It's very simple, very addictive, and it's called Carl. Really bad chess is basically just chess with completely random pieces. So we'll go into a quick match here, and what it's going to do is it's going to give us all random pieces. So if you look at my side, I do not have the traditional chess setup here. I have horses in the front row, whatever they're called, several queens in the back row, not very many pawns, and a few bishops, so this is a pretty good setup. And then my opponent also has a random one. And since I'm playing a ranked match, I'm not ranked very high, the game gives me better pieces than my opponent. And then from here, it's just playing chess. So you tap a piece, you can see where it can go, and then you have a short amount of time that you can undo that move if you want to. But when the next person goes, I will see that show up. So he moved a pawn. So it's just chess, but with random pieces. So if you like chess and you like a challenge, really bad chess is a fun version. That's our list for this week. I hope that you found some of these apps useful. Hope you enjoyed these games. Let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite. If you have any suggestions for future apps and games, leave those in the comments below as well. But until next time, check out this playlist for more apps and games, and subscribe to the Phandroid channel for more videos like this. We'll see you next time.